Welcome to Ferrets and Friends! Today, we're going to talk about how to care for a tiger salamander. As pets, they are relatively affordable and easy to care for. Most people wouldn't think of amphibians as having personality, but tiger salamanders are known for recognizing their humans at feeding time. Who can resist these silly smiling faces? First, we are going to talk about cage setup. One tiger salamander can live comfortably in a 10-gallon tank. Since we have 2 tiger salamanders, they share a 20-gallon tank. Salamanders spend most of their time buried in the substrate, so it's important to have at least a few inches for them to dig into. We use eco-earth, but similar products work well for retaining moisture and not growing fungus or mold. As long as the substrate is kept moist, salamanders do not require a water dish. It's a good idea to include one to see if your salamander likes having a water dish, as some individuals may defecate in it. Our salamanders don't use one, so we are not including one in this setup. Our salamanders like having a humid hide, which we created by cutting a hole in a cheap Tupperware container and lining the bottom with moss. About once a week, we check the humid hide to soak the moss again or replace it as needed. Artificial plants can be used in your enclosure with other decor, but is not needed as long as the salamander has enough substrate to dig in. Tiger salamanders are voracious eaters. They can eat a variety of insects, worms, and other small prey items. In captivity, they are most often fed crickets and nightcrawlers. When feeding multiple salamanders, it is good to give them some distance while feeding, as they will nip each other's toes and tails in their feeding frenzy. We like to tongue feed our salamanders to ensure that they each are getting enough to eat. Tiger salamanders can become obese if overfed, so feeding should be small and infrequent. We feed our salamanders about twice per week with 3 to 5 crickets per salamander. It's not uncommon for salamanders to beg for food. As long as your salamander appears to be a healthy weight, you should not be concerned by this begging behavior. Thank you for watching! We hope you will love tiger salamanders as much as we do.